bit. We're up. We're on. Alright, guys, there's some things going on. We have a planned video today, and it's going to be me making a video. Oh, damn. We have 100,000 players right now. Right now. That's awesome to see. Love that. But anyway, we got some things planned. Yo, Phoenix. What's good, bro? Sorry I am super duper late. I had a family thing. It was supposed to be over at like 10, and it didn't. You hanging out with the family. Shit's going hella nice. Y'all, everyone's having a good time. You forget about the time. Still kind of hungry too, though, unfortunately. But that's fine. We'll deal with that. Yeah, and then there's that thing where like, okay, you're like, all right, I gotta go, and then the goodbyes leads into a whole different conversation, and then boom, there goes another hour. Yeah, it's an unavoidable fact. But again, it's fine. We had a good time, right? I'm not gonna say I didn't have a good time. I had a good time. But now it's time to lock in. We might play games later on because we got some shit going on. But I have been procrastinating on this, so need to get that done. All right, well, if you did not know, the squids are back. They are back. No, they're not. Technically, they're not back. We found where they were. We found them. Yeah, and I've been fighting them. Hell yeah. Hey, are the Leviathans still there? Are they there? What time is it for you right now? It is 12:33 a.m. where I am right now. But it's fine because it's a Friday. It's a freaking Friday, baby. And we're going to be up all night. Fairly sure. Dope. I'm 2 hours ahead of you. Damn, where are you at? Wait, 2 hours? Are you all the way on the West Coast? Right? That's West Coast, right? I think so. California, Arizona. You in America, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not important, but yeah, one of those places. Yeah, that makes sense. Because my wife was in Texas, which was an hour behind. So, doubling that. Yeah, that's my assumption. But anyway, um, for the viewers, new major order. The first scattered dregs of the cowardly Illuminant invasion force have been located and traced to several outlying systems. The Helldivers are ordered to liberate all identified hideouts. Intel believes there are more Illuminant planets yet to be identified, and liberation of these sites could lead to others. So, yeah, we found the Squids. There's a whole message about it here. Not gonna read it because I'm dyslexic, and I'm gonna lose a lot of followers trying to read this, giving myself aneurysms. Oh yeah, this is sorry. This is it. So if you want to read it and you haven't read it, because let's be honest, most people don't read the briefings in the game. They don't. A lot of people do, but most don't. That's why everyone just follows Blinky Light. Which, you know, play the game however you please. It's a game. It's not that serious. But moving on, we're going to be making a video today, guys. And if I can finish the video, we'll play some games. If I don't do that, I read them completely. See, guys, Phoenix reads them. That's good. That's great. But again, there's nothing wrong with just following Blinky Light. But it's also kind of like you're playing Helldivers, or, you know, there's the whole lore thing going on. Like, why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? But I have no room to judge. All right, so this started while I was at work. So it's been about, let's see, 5, 6, 7 hours, and we're at 19.2%. Let me know what's happening lore-wise. Isn't what's happening on Super Earth and so exactly, like you're playing the game. Don't you want to know what's going on in the game? You know, but again, I understand there are those guys. You know, those not just guys. There are those people who are just like, I just got off work. I just want to blast, kill some aliens. I understand. It's okay. No judgment here. Okay. It's still ridiculous that 2 of the planets are named Moog and Hydrobius. Yeah. And I see the name Bellatrix, and all I can think of is Harry Potter, but I don't even think that's that person's name. Oh, dang, it is. Hydrobius. Oh, jeez. The Russian Badger. I'm fairly sure it is. It is. It's the chick from Harry Potter. Um, yeah, Bellatrix Lestrange. One of the reasons I'm into goth chicks, but you know, we're not gonna get into that. Not yet. One day we'll get into that. I never liked her. She was mean. Yeah, but like, man. First of all, she was a very good actor. She played that part. She did kill Dobby, which is very annoying. She also killed Sirius Black. She killed Harry Potter's uncle. So like, what a bitch. Yeah, she killed Dobby, and that sucked. But at the same time, I kind of don't get it because there's a bit of a plot hole there with her killing Dobby. Because if you think about it, Hermione had the little necklace thing that goes back in time. So she could have changed it, but she didn't. In all technicality, Hermione's time necklace thing was super OP, and she could have used it a lot, and she never did. I think it ran. It did. It run out of power? No, because she said she would. She would say she's been using it ever since she got it. That's how she takes multiple classes that go on at the same time. So she uses it every day. Ain't no way it just ran out of power. But I also haven't watched that specific Harry Potter in a very long time. Speaking of, now that I know you're a Harry Potter nerd, Phoenix, did you take the Pottermore test? Slightly uses of its power over a long. Okay, I'll. No. Do you know? Oh, you don't know what Pottermore is, buddy? I hope it's still a thing. It is still a thing. Pottermore was, I don't know if it still is, was like the official site. So you remember, on Facebook and stuff, there would always be those tests. Oh, find out what house you're in Harry Potter and what your wand would look like and what your Patronus would look like. Well, Pottermore is the website that is the only website where that info mattered, where that test mattered. Right. You never had Facebook? Like back in the day? Damn, I must be old. I'm getting old. But yeah, you sign up, you take a test. It'll tell you what house you're in if you were in Europe. It also tells you what house you're in if you're in the Americas, because there is an America Hogwarts, right? There is an American Hogwarts. So it's a whole thing. It used to be the shit. That's crazy. Never had Facebook. But that's good though, because yeah, Facebook wasn't that great. What did they teach you? American Magic? I guess, hocus pocus and pull out a Glock and start blasting. I don't know. Is one of the spells 50 cal? Probably. I would not, probably. I would not be surprised if one of the spells is just like 9 mil, 50 cal. That one motherfucker, his Patronus is a bald eagle. Now that guy is the one getting bitches. American breathing, first form, gun. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can already see people using their wands as a fucking attachment to their ARs and shit. I could already see that. That would just go crazy. Um, but yeah, I took this test a long time ago, and I am a Hufflepuff. Not yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff, which I'm okay with. I never retook the test. Stage. I want to see where is fact files. Ukrainian iron. Oh, those are dragons. I want to see if it shows the American house. Not rapid fire Avada Kedavras, also known as by Voldemort. Oh shit! There's a news and feature section, bro. That would be insane. Sorting. Start sorting. See, you can go with England, Japanese, Spain, Germany, French. Oh, that's probably just language selection. I'm not gonna do that. Locations. I don't think this is gonna show the Americas. How about this? We'll just Google it. Google it. All right. Fuck yeah, found it. Bam. Roll. Behold. Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The great North American School of Magic was founded in the 17th century. It stands at the highest peak of Mount Greylock, where it is concealed from non-magic gaze by the variety of magic enchantments, which sometimes manifests in a ray of misty clouds. Oh, jeez. And here are the houses: Thunderbird, Wampus, Horned Serpent, and Pukawugudi. Okay, it's some Native American shit. Right. Which is crazy. Right. Horned Serpent. I heard non-magic gaze. Fuck, did I say non-magic gaze? Technically, but it's Gaze gaze, not gaze in that way. I'm sorry, my reading sucks. That is true. That is true. Vigor Victor? Wait a minute. They were in the cup. What the hell is that? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, no idea what he's from, but he's from California. What is this? it's it's Harry Potter shit. It's some nerd shit. Why do they look so weird? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why does his hands look all bloody? I don't know. Why does he look like he hasn't slept in days? I could not tell you, bro. Wampus house is Zach Johnson. Who came up with these names? He looks like he's on drugs. Just murdered someone that hasn't slept in months. Exactly. What about Violet Williams? Ah, Jesus. They got family members for these people. I think this lore for this particular house is from a game. It has to be from a game. Uh, yeah. This article is derived from information featured in Harry Potter Magic Awakening, such as spoiler. Okay, cool, cool. What is this? Oh, it's a game. It's a whole ass game. We gotta find that out. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, cool. Anthem started playing. That's more important. Bro. Download now. I can't. Game features. How do I get rid of this? New Hogwarts adventure begins. Whoa. Hold on. Take on magical lessons you'll never forget. Join friends at the ball. It's an online game. Collect and upgrade spell cards. Master the magic through. Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. How come character spotlights? Uh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not this. This article is not part of the Harry Potter universe. The hell it ain't. It's on the Pottermore thing. Gloom? Oh, shit. That's dope. Okay, hold on. Real quick. This guy. Damn page. Gloom? Whose name was Gloom? Shit. Somewhere here. No, I'm not seeing Gloom. Cause his name is Daniel Page. This is one of these guys. She don't even got a last name. Basic. Basic. That's the last image of him. Look like he's plotting something evil. Bro, probably. Because he dislikes attention and the Ministry of Magic. Good at defense against the dark arts potion class. Poor at making friends. Weakness, stubborn. His Patronus is a black cat. Dude, this guy is a whole villain. Likes potion making, dueling, solitude, and loyal friends. Hell nah, he the villain. He's the bad guy. Right? He's a whole villain. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're back. But nah, he a whole villain. Him and nah, she's got to be a good guy. She probably that super snotty character. Murder, staying alone, loyal minions, hates the government and attention from them. Is good at dark arts, black magic, making potions that could be used to poison others. Doesn't give up. Yeah, she's a good guy. She looks psychotic in this picture. She looks crazy. What the hell? Likes all classes other than flying classes, reading, and pumpkin pasty? Okay. Yeah, they just made a fucking nerd. Oh, and of course, you have to have the artsy girl, who again looks like she hasn't slept in months, weeks. She is huffing on that paint fumes, bro. Weakness, easily distracted, dislikes bad weather and fighting, good at drawing, poor at dueling. Patronus is a hummingbird, is crazy. Of course you need it. Yeah. Likes astronomy class, drawing, art, butterflies. Okay. And of course, the token Asian. I don't think she's Asian, but the way they drew her suggests she's Asian. Right. Her Patronus is a polar bear. That's dope. I wonder how much coffee she drinks in 2 hours. Bro, her? I don't think she drinks water. It's just coffee. Oh, wait, hold on. She's artsy, so it has to be tea or some shit. But she's on that caffeine. She's on that caffeine and paint fumes. Crazy. Dislikes homework and detention. Bro, a polar bear would die in hot climates. I mean, yeah, but it's a Patronus, right? So it's like a magical polar bear. So maybe. That is true. They might be able to die. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take they have a Discord. I'm not going on there, but they have a Discord. I'm But are they on Steam? Is there a Steam thing? That sucks. They're not on Steam. I'm gonna take this, copy that. I'm gonna go to Discord and I'm gonna go to Clay's page. If I was gonna watch you make a video, yeah, I'm sorry. I absolutely got sidetracked there. Hold on. I'm gonna post this on Clay Aesthetics because he might legit check this out. Maybe play it. Hold on, he has a whole page for this, doesn't he? I don't know. I'm just gonna put it there. Nah, it's really fun. Trust. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I guess the real question is, how many people would actually like to see gameplay? What's the gameplay even look like? Uh, okay, I'm assuming this is what the fights look like. Probably not very good. I don't think it is either. It's a top down too. What is this? Why made? Who made this? Ah, oh, jeez. Oh god. Yeah, that's insane. Actually, this scene right here from the movies, I don't know why they shaped his face like that. That's insane. That was ugly. But imagine playing this scene in a game, bro. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, moving on. We gotta move past this. We gotta move past this. We got a lot to do. She is, but she's also like one of the most badass people in the Harry Potter universe. They just don't really show it, but I'm almost certain she is like awesome. Yeah, she is literally one of the most. Like, I don't know how many teachers were trusted with that spell that brings all the statue dudes to life, but the fact that she was one of them is something else. And she could turn into a cat, and yeah, bro, she was badass. Anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. Spending way too much time on this, which I could nerd out for hours. Okay, so just to let y'all know, this shortcut is one of the main apps we're going to be using. That and also uh, Canva. We're going to be using Canva because Canva is makes it easier to stitch like cuts of a video together. It's a lot easier. It I don't know if it's easier with Shotcut, but we just spent 30 minutes nerding out. Damn, that was 30 minutes. Fuck, it's 1 o'clock. Bro, I could nerd out for a long time. There's a lot of things I can nerd out about. And Harry Potter is not usually one of them, but it's something I can at least participate in a nerd out with. Oh shit. Okay, so we need a file name. Something short. 3 best plot done. All right. We're gonna name this the same. Actually. Go ahead. Put that back. Boom. Okay, so we have it open twice. Now you might be wondering why I have it open twice. Because it's gonna make it easier to take cuts and chunks of the video, copy paste it over here, and save that as its own little thing. And then later on, we're gonna upload it all to Canva and then put them all together. The reason I don't just do that on Canva, yeah. So the reason I don't do that on Canva on its own is because the upload size is very limited for Canva. So I can either lower the video quality, like by a lot, to lessen the file size, or I could find something else that can handle the file size to chop it up. So we go over here, which would be bad for the viewer. Exactly, it would be bad for the viewer. So we want good video quality, but that also makes the file size enormous. So, I have like 8 terabytes of storage space with these 3 hard drives, but that's not the point. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna go to, nope, it's this one. OBS footage. Why my speaker on my Superstore just said I need to submit a urine sample? Bro, you've never heard that one before? It's hilarious. Helldivers need to take drug tests regularly to make sure we're not using stims when we're not supposed to, or something. I don't know. It's make sure we're not abusing stims, even though, if you keep in mind, they do not have any addictive properties. Shit. Oh, did this one save it all? We ran out of space for this one. Where did that go? Oh, it didn't upload. That's because, yeah, the file got corrupted. That's okay. I was trying to get some more footage. Oh. Damn, this not working means all... Shit, hold on. Because that was yesterday's gameplay, and that was me getting footage for the laser cannon, which is one of our 3 weapons. Damn, it got corrupted. Shit. Stims have no addictive properties. Studies paid for by America. Yup. Exactly. Someone has to pay for the tests. Did I use the laser cannon at all? I did. Fantastic. No, so my new volume only has like a terabyte of space, and I have a bunch of shit on here. So while I'm recording, if I run out of space, it'll just stop. And instead of saving it, what I have, it'll just throw the whole thing in the trash. So I went to Best Buy and I bought. Well, I have this E drive, I guess. E drive. WD Black E drive. They're really cool. They're good shit. But that's where I store all my game files. Like all my games are up here, not on my computer. That way I can just, if I really wanted to, I can unplug this hard drive, go to a different computer, plug it in, and play the game. Right? All my saves for everything is, all the really important shit is here. Right? but this is only 2 terabytes, and I don't want to clog it up with video footage. So I went to Best Buy, bought an HDD, not an SDD, even though SDD would be better. They're more expensive, and I really just needed it for space. I bought 4 terabytes of space. And now all of the other video footage that I would like to keep are here. But they're crazy. 21 gigs, 16 gigs, 15. Yeah, I don't know why it just wouldn't just save it. It's really annoying. I don't know if there's a way to make it do that. I'm not an OBS wizard. I don't know how to even figure that out, but that's fine. We're gonna start with AMR. Got this plus here. I also figured out why my mic wasn't working. Ooh, dope. What was it? If you don't mind. If you remember why. I have to use the one. Really? That's butt cheeks. So even if like you come here and you go to sound and like input, you can't change this at all? That's crazy. That sucks. That really sucks. But anyway, here's the really boring part. This is the part that takes forever. I have to watch everything, but I'll watch it super fast, right? Because with shot clip, I can. Normally, I would be using both my screens, but I wanted to show the process, so I would watch it from the beginning of a game. Yeah, I watch it super fast. I'm not about to sit here and watch 4 hours of footage. No. I would find the beginning, the start of a game. Yeah, that'll be about right. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear first. Boom. Bop. Perfect. All right. Also, if it's too loud, let me know so I can turn it down. Yeah, so we're gonna play it.
That's just lighting me up.
And find a spot where I use the AMR.
This I'm up. What are we doing? What are we doing? Damn. It's a hope. Way more than hope.
Right there. So I'll take that. I would hit split. Just this. Which you hit S. Splits that. Play it. Boom. Well, I guess I shoot more. Can't really see it, so I'm not too worried about the other stuff. Right, Hulk blew up. Split it again. And then copy it. Click on that one little section, copy. Bring it over to this one. And paste it. Right? Instead of deleting this, and then have to undo the delete, I just copy paste it to this side. And then I export video. And we gotta go to check the cups. Damn, I got the view way too big. Large icons. 3 best spot. Boom. And then we're gonna type in AMR 1. So that's like the first clip, right? Save that and go ahead and delete that. And then continue. Oh, too fast. Shit. Sometimes when there's too much going on, it'll be like that.
Oh.
It doesn't actually play like that though. It plays smooth. I don't know about 20 or 40. Because if we look over here, the breaker video. Fuck yeah, you're right. The breaker had 30, but I didn't use all of these, right? Because the video ended up being like 5 minutes, and I had to. So I'll take as many clips as I can from one recording, and then as I'm stitching it together, I'll review them and be like, oh, well, this one is like, it's not very clear compared to everything else, so I won't use it, and stuff like that. And again, I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this. I just don't know. And I have this file, MMG DACA. It's just scenes of the machine gun. That's it, just me using the machine gun. And I was gonna make an MMG like appreciation video that's gonna be like 30 minutes of just MMG blasting. But that's for a whole nother time. But yeah, this one is probably, yeah, it's gonna be like a lot of different cuts because it's 3 separate weapons.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have waited.
I don't want to fuck with the volume. Now that wasn't really an accurate depiction.
That works too? Oh my goodness. Where are they going? Where are they going? Stop the right? Yeah, I did. Okay. The moon has a moon.
Fuck, that was really stupid. I love this anthem. Hold on, I'd say something. I'd say something really stupid.
Stop. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Right about here.
The moon has a moon.
The moon has a moon. I mean, it does. It keeps playing every once in a while. Nice.
That's a silly thought.
Yeah, you didn't see that? The moon has a moon. Because we're on the moon biome, and there's a moon.
The moon has a moon.
I should cut that as a fucking short. I'm gonna cut that. Alright, so S, right? Play it.
The moon has a moon.
Real quick, brief. It's whatever, right? It's funny. Control C for copy and Control V for paste. Right. Oh, I forgot what's the export button? Control E, right? So Control E, AMR. We're gonna put that on a different file. We're gonna put in the chop shop file. This is where the shorts go. Right. And continuing on.
That's a silly thought.
I don't know why I'm recording this and being like, yeah, this is gonna be for the AMR portion of the video and then not use the AMR. It's dumb. But the Scorcher is really fun to use, so that was my fault for choosing a fun gun. You got locked in.
Why?
Yeah.
But why though?
Oh, the Scorcher is definitely worth it. I don't I don't think the Scorcher is medium pen. Actually, it might be. Yeah, so like the Scorcher is light pen, but it has the explosion. And the explosion is what makes it um feel like medium. Oh no. Max. The projectile is light, the penetration is medium. I don't know. That's just a confusing way to say it. Traits: light armor penetrating, explosive. There you go. So it's the explosion that takes out the that makes it feel like it's medium pen. Yeah, it goes through their shields. So that's really nice. And I'm really hoping they eventually give it some form of customization. Because I really like energy weapons in this game. I like how they work, I like how they operate. I just needed to get some customization. Fair is fair. Like I get they're already kind of OP compared to the ARs, but they just gotta make the ARs good, which they kind of are now. That was some bullshit. Like pen 8 or yeah, technically, you know, because well, technically it has whatever pen the AMR has, because you can go under a factory strider and shoot its belly. It's gonna take you a lot of shots, but you can You can also destroy what's the flying bug's nest? I'm not good with names, guys. The nest for the bugs, the flyboys, right? You can destroy that with the scorcher. So it has technically it has the same pen as the AMR. It just takes, yeah, it'll take out the spore spewer too. It'll take out the spore spewer. It'll take out the flying motherfuckers. Nest mushroom thing. It'll take that out. Um, you can run under a factory strider and shoot it in the belly. It's just gonna take way more ammo than I think you have. Uh, I don't know if you can kill a charger from the front. I've never tried that. But because it is explosive damage, when you shoot the butt, it's doing 100% damage. The explosive damage is. You can shoot normal bullets, normal energy. Yeah, you can shoot regular plasma. It also has an infinite. It has like 1,000 something fire rate, so like it can shoot as fast as you can spam the trigger. But I would recommend, if you have the time to charge it up, charge it up. Technically, it does. Yes, it has basic and a charge shot. So, yes, in all technicality, the purifier is better than the scorcher. But the single shot for the purifier is weaker than the single shot damage of the scorcher, if I'm remembering that correctly. But there's also is it, now I gotta know. Okay, so we got Scorcher. Your Fire versus Scorcher, perfect. No, I don't want a Reddit post. I want numbers. Boom, perfect. God, why is it so small? All right. Nope. Where did it go? So Purifier. It says the damage is 250 and the damage for the Scorcher is 200, but yeah, it's not, because the 250 might be the charge shot, not the single shot, which is why we were going to look at the wiki. Shows 500. Oh damn. Yeah, that has to be the full charge shot. 500 damage. What's here? Standard 200 ballistics, 75 explosive. Plasma rifle charged. Okay, so not charged, the projectile does 200. And full charge, it does 300 plus 299, which is a lot. $5.99. $5.99 and some change. All right, here we go. Minimum charge 0.1 second gives 50% damage multiplier. The maximum charge projectile damage increased from 100 to 200. Maximum charge explosion damage increased. Okay, so the maximum charge projectile does 200, and the explosion does up to 300, which makes the 500. But where's the minimum? It doesn't show minimum. That's fine. It which doesn't seem accurate. Now this is the more accurate thing. Minimum charge at the bottom. Minimum charge 0.1 to 0.99 seconds. Inner radius, millimeter outer radius, 2 millimeter explosion damage. 75. 75 damage? No way. So yeah, I gotta be reading this wrong, but from what I remember, the single shot damage of the purifier does less damage than the scorcher. But the full charge shot of the purifier does like twice the damage of the purifier. So if you're the type of person whose play style gives you the time to fully charge it and blast it, you're good. And if you're just the W key that shit and hold down left click, Scorcher better. But if you brought like a fun loadout to bring for bugs is Purifier with the machine gun. And when you see a group of bugs, use the full charge shots on the Purifier and just wipe out the whole bug patrol. It's nice. It's really nice. They're both really nice. I do like the Purifier, but the Purifier comes from a war bond. So if you don't have that war bond, Scorcher is still a good option. I only use flamethrowers against bugs. Valid. Valid. Flamethrower is very fun against bugs. I do love a cooking shutdown. Only flamethrowers? Like the flamethrower primary, flamethrower pistol, flamethrower. Okay, hold on. If you swap out the crisper for the dagger, you can still do fire damage and deal with the flying ones. Right? Because they buffed lasers because they buffed how fire damage works. So the dagger is a really good option for setting weaker enemies on fire. Just a thought. Like the dagger was a gun I would never consider bringing, and because of that one little buff, well, flamethrowers, not fire. Yeah, you're right. It's more aura. I get it. I get it. Oh, do you have the hover backpack? Because the hover backpack with flamethrowers is phenomenal. Getting in a Bile Titan's face with a flamethrower is hell yeah, bro. Shit's nice. I fly. It's awesome. Except when the Bile Titan swipes at you, but if you just know the fact that it will always swing at you with its right arm, my name perfectly fits it too. The Lost Phoenix, it really does. The flyboy with the flamethrower. Yeah, the Bile Titan will try to like smack you out the sky, smack you out of the air like a mosquito. But keep in mind, it does that with its right hand. So if you just stay on its left side, for the most part, you'll be Gucci. Since always. I figured that out as soon as I got the hover pack, because the first thing I wanted to do with the hover pack was get a flamethrower and get a Bile Titan's face, and it'll just smack you. It'll smack the shit out of you. It'll kill you in one hit too. So you gotta be careful. I mean, how close are you getting to it though? Because I'll get all the way up in its face. Because with flamethrowers, I think they might have changed it, but the closer you are directly in its face. Huh. And it's never swiped at you? No way. No way. Because this swipes at me all the time. Oh, not this one. This one. It might haven't missed. It does miss a lot. It's not very accurate with it. I don't have any bug gameplay. This is all after the update. I deleted all the bug stuff. This might be bug stuff. Nope, this is... Maybe we'll... This is Super Earth. I don't know. It does swipe at you. I have been smacked out of the air a couple times. They are inaccurate about it, but... Yeah, it's fine. I normally just stick to the left side of the bug, and it can't hit me anyway. How long does this normally take? She... If I started at 8 o'clock, I'll be posting this at 8 in the morning. But that's because I'm very particular about my videos, even though they don't really get views. I'm very particular about how the video and everything melts together. Also, what also takes a long time is I hate the way that I sound. They good though. Well, thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate that. Um I hate the way that I sound, and I hate the way that it sounds when I read off the prompts and stuff that I'll make, because I'll make a whole script and I'll read it, but it's shit. Just for shits and giggles. If I have a recording, I will play you a recording of what I sound like while I'm recording this stuff. Nope, I deleted all of it. Thank God. Nope, it's right here. This is the uncut.
Yeah, probably should have done this beforehand.
Right there. Okay, here we go. You might better know Morganson as the sole producer of the XO45 exosuit. Can you hear the video, Phoenix? Let me know if you can't. This is what it sounds like when I'm reading the prompt.
You might better know Morganson as the sole producers of the XO45 Patriot exosuit.
Barely. Okay.
On release, the SG-225 Breaker was one of the best weapons to bring to... On release, the SG-225 Breaker was one of the best weapons to bring on both the bots and the bugs. But during the Escalation of Freedom arc, the Breaker was unfortunately affected like so many others during its time.
Yeah, there'll be these long pauses of me like reflecting of what I just said.
Yeah. But after the conclusion of the 63-day plan that brought many players back to the game and put many weapons back in rotation, the Breaker was unfortunately left out and continued to collect dust on the Super Destroyers. On our Super Destroyers.
See, I read it and I realized how dumb that sounded, so I changed it and I reread it. And yeah. Like, this recording is 11 minutes long, and it, after cutting out all of the awkward pauses, all of the me going, fuck, that sounded like shit, and all that stuff, I'll chop it all up. It'll be like 5 minutes, maybe 4. And to do that, I use shot clip as well for that, right? Because audio wise, if I have the video and let's say there's a long pause right here, I'll cut that out and delete it and then put it together. That part also takes forever because it's just audio editing. And then I'll save that, go to Canva, extract the audio from that video, and then I'll layer it over. Let's see, hold on, Breaker. Nope, that's thumbnail. Where's the Breaker video? Edit 1. Right. So right here I have 3 minutes and 58 seconds of audio. So that 11-minute recording you saw, I would chop it up, get 3 minutes out of that 10 minutes, and yeah. And then of course on top of that, I would layer the music, any photos or anything like that, I would layer all that in there. And then space it out so when I play it,
the SG-225 Breaker shotgun, made by Morganson Arsenal, located in Tequan, in the Theseus sector. You might better know more.
Yeah. And then I'll take that, I'll save it, because it's kind of hard to layer photos on top of it, because there's already a lot going on with all the cuts, little transition pieces, because on Canva you can decide how you want it to transition, but I normally go with match and move. Right, with all this going on, it's kind of hard to then add photos and stuff on top of it, so I'll save that, right, and then upload that as its own video with the audio and the music, everything there, and then from there layer on photos, right? So we play it, the video with audio, all that shit's playing. And then
The SG-225 Breaker Shotgun, made by Morganson Arsenal, located in Tequan, in the Theseus sector. You might better know Morganson as the sole producers of the XO45 Patriot exosuit. On release, the SG-225 Breaker was one of the best weapons to bring on both the bots and the bugs. But during the escalation of escalation of freedom, the Breaker was unfortunate.
yeah, and you can space out how long you want the photo to be up, and the animation like how you want the picture to show up and stuff like that. Canva is really easy about how to do that, which is why I use Canva for this part. I'm sure Shotcut can do it too. I just have no idea how to do it. Maybe one day I'll learn. I'm pretty sure you can do everything I'm doing on Canva on this, right? But the difference is this is Photoshop. This is Paint 3D, right? This is easy. Everything is readily available. The app does like a third of the work for me. This I'd have to do probably have to do everything myself, which would probably end up with a better product. But once again, I have no idea how to use this app to that degree. Right, which is one day I'll put in time and learn all that stuff. But I don't got it. I don't got the time for that right now. Right. So it's a lot. It takes forever. That's the same with me and CapCut. I have no idea how to. Yeah, I have no idea how to use the full potential of these apps. Right, but Canva is really easy because it's just right there. Right, you go to uploads, and you got images, videos, and audio. You click it, it shows up. You move it around. You can click and drag it, move it wherever you like it to show up. Right, and then you play that part to make sure it comes in smoothly.
SG-225 Breaker Shotgun,
right,
made by Morganson Arsenal.
And that's all you got to do. So it's really easy with Canva. It's just the upload size limit is like 1 gig or something. It's super small, which is why I gotta cut it all up into little bite-sized pieces. Oh, not that one. Into little bite-sized pieces and then string it together, which is, it's a lot, but I don't mind it. I actually have fun doing this, so I don't mind it. Also, side note, I have been trying to create a character that's not a bird head. So I made this. And I think it looks pretty okay. And I put it through different filters to see what results I can get out of it, but so far the original is the best I got. And if you're wondering, this is not how I look in real life. This is my you want to know the secret? This is my cyberpunk character, which I made him look as close to me as possible, except in reality I'm fat. I'm a big boy. So I used my cyberpunk head, took a screenshot of the armor, cut, pasted that bitch on there. And yeah, I have a guy on my Discord who's helping me make like an actual art thing of this. So eventually I'm gonna have an actual character. Kind of like Ervin has, but I don't got Erevan amounts of resources. One day, not yet, but one day. So yeah, this is the boring. This is the boring part. Eventually, yes, that is the hope. The hope is that I eventually get big, but I don't have a good understanding of the YouTube algorithm as well, so that makes it a little more difficult. See, I know I don't use the AMR that much while we're in this spot, so oh yeah, it's this part. This is the fun part. Check this out. I'm gonna play sound with it so y'all can hear it. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I it's there's a lot. I watched a video about how the YouTube algorithm works, and I was bewildered. I I had to stop the video because I got so lost. I don't know if you can see this. Is this like really small to you? It's really small. It's fine. So I come over here, right? I come over here. I'm trying to get a screenshot because I want to stand here, get a screenshot of the scenery because it's nice. It looks cool. And then out of nowhere,
Oh,
yeah, I just get blasted. That's short material right there too. I knew it. Yeah. I just get blasted. Okay. Cut it there. And cut it there, right? So let's play that. I'm there. I'm looking at the scenery. I'm probably gonna type some. I was trying to get a screenshot of the scenery, and then this happened.
oh. Okay.
Okay, right there's where I should have put the cut. So I'm gonna move that cut. And something I like to do is go over a little bit, right? And then later on I'll shorten it. That way if I need it to be a little longer, I have the extra footage time. I was trying to get a screenshot emote or emoticon. Yeah. Uh, do that. Click that. Copy. Paste onto here. File. See, I don't need to do that anymore because I learned the tech. Chop shop. Trying to get a screen shot. Right, go ahead, delete that. And moving on. Ooh, hold on.
And we're out of reinforcements.
That's tragic. Uh-oh. Did I break it? Okay, I'm back. Ooh, ew. Why are you doing that? Well, I think I broke it. I have no idea what any of that was. Roughly around here. Does look as though you broke it. Damn it. I don't see any cannons. We're buffering. We're buffering. I don't see any cannons. Alright. That's kind of a good showcase, so we're gonna go ahead and cut that. Play it. It's roughly about here. Cut it. Clicky. Copy. Paste. And if we really want, we can come over here and actually play it again. Right. That'll do. Dang it. Copy E. Make sure it goes into the right file. AMR2. Delete. We be buffering. Hell yeah. Yeah. That was a good song back in the day. Good gosh. Oof, we buffering a little too hard. I'll close some things. Hopefully that'll help. Technically, I don't need Discord open, so that's fine. Hopes and dreams. I can't get the fact that that's a song out of my head. Hopes and dreams. All right, we also have Canva open. We have 3 editing softwares open right now. Huh. I'd play it, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Neither the official Undertale game or Last Breath. Golly. Yep, that's a good one. A little extra footage. Good. Copy. Paste. Save. M3. Oh, Phoenix. I know people don't like AI very much, but a tool that I like to use so I don't get copyrighted for like the music and audio that I use is this app. It's called Suno AI Music. I don't publish any of this stuff. Like I just use it to get some music or beat or whatever to either add to a video or play in the background of my stream without getting copyrighted. right? And you just like, I don't use lyrics, but you type in the description of what you want, hit generate. This is new. Oh, it says new. Yeah. And you have a small little soundtrack, right? So I used to just go on Spotify and type in copyright free music, but there's very limited music on those things. It's your options of music is super limited on trying to just find a copyright free playlist on Spotify. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I just it you know it's not for me. So these are all the songs that I be playing in the games, and I have a separate file for videos which have different types of music. Right, like this is, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one is just like background piano music. I don't know what prompt I used for this, but if I wanted to make a super sad video, I would probably use this. I think it escalates. Yep, it does. Yup. Damn, that's probably super loud. No, it wasn't that loud? Oh, okay, cool. Right, so, and I got some, there's this one as well. I like this one, but I can't seem to talk in a way that matches the vibe of this song. But I'll get there one day. I'll figure it out. My talking background music is more like this one, which is what I used for the Breaker Incinerary video. Oh look, it's a phoenix! Just like you. Yeah, I also got some lo-fi stuff somewhere. I think I met him somewhere. Ah, here we go, lo-fi. Lo-fi loop. This might be the, like, I might pick some sort of lo-fi chill track like this for the wishlist video that I'm gonna work on next week or next weekend, because there's not like heavy gunfire and gameplay going on in the background, so we can just kind of chill and talk about it. Yeah, one of those, or I'll make another one. But again, I understand people don't like using AI, but I think for music is probably Christ. Sorry about that. For music, I think that's okay. Like I don't use AI for my thumbnails. I don't use any AI things for any of the art stuff. But music wise, because of copyright, it's hard to get around it, and I think it's easier to just generate some background noise. Kind of like how Mr. Pips has in his videos. I don't know if his shit is generated or if he actually knows someone who makes music, right? Which, if that's the case, that's awesome. But again, not there yet. Yet. Right, I already saved this. Cool. AI art and video is what people hate. Music, though, it's pretty fairly accepted, I think. Yeah, I think that too. Um, I haven't seen anywhere of people talking about like AI music. And again, I'm not. It's not like I'm publishing this stuff as mine. I'm not putting it on Spotify and letting other people listen to it. It's just background noise for my videos. You know, if anyone wants to buy me a piano and I'll just make my own music, sure, but that's a whole nother thing I gotta learn. Yeah. Um. Mute that again. Let's keep going. Actually, I do kind of need the sound. I mean, I'm actually learning piano. You're actually learning piano and guitar at the same time? That's crazy. That's really cool. I have a ukulele that I bought in high school, which was a long time ago. I could make some copyright free music in a couple years time. Dude, absolutely. Do it. I mean, you should still get paid for some things, right? But like if you wanted to just make an album of like background music that, you know, video makers and stuff can use for free, that'd be pretty cool. I think that would be really cool, in my opinion. But again, I understand people need to make money. I've been playing guitar for like 3 years and piano like maybe 4 months. Dude, do you know what a marimba is? Because in high school, I played that. A bunch of playlists that fits different vibes. Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely let me know when you do that. A marimba? Yeah. Yeah, in high school, I played that. I played the marimba. Like, I was in concerts and shit. What? Yeah, this bitch right here. I played this in high school. You have to hold two mallets in one hand. Like this girl right here, she has four mallets, two in each hand. This stuff is pretty difficult because it's set up like a piano, but you only have four fingers, and it's tough. Yeah, woodish xylophone thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like xylophone is like the medium sized version, and the much smaller version of it is called the bells. And then once you get to something that big, it's called the marimba. I think I still have calluses on my hands from playing this thing. It was rough. It sounds really cool though. It's Gee, let me see if I can't find a video of someone playing this real cool. Like, It's actually kind of funny. I didn't get calluses from playing guitar. You didn't get calluses from playing guitar? Bro, I played ukulele throughout high school and like the tips of my fingers were just horrible. My hands got tougher without them? Seriously? That's crazy.
Once everything's set on the bar, we're going to PC late to this over. We'll stop.
Well, that was not what I was looking for. It wouldn't hurt my finger to push it down on a higher tension string. Now it doesn't. Yeah, I guess your hands did get tougher. Yeah, let's skip over that. That is cool though. I know ukulele is completely different from guitar. Guitar is a lot tougher. But yeah, dude, keep at it though. Kudos to you. How are you still buffering?
I was
Christ on a stick. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Keep in mind, I'll go to an official guitar lessons. And I'm only using an old piano book that was given to me for piano. It's very different levels of playing. Shit, that's fine, bro. Like you're doing more than most. You know? The fact that you are actively learning two instruments, regardless of how much experience you have on one on top of the other, doesn't matter. It's still impressive. I'm impressed. Because that shit is cool. Let's start that over. To around here. Guitar is 100% the harder one to play one, though. Yes, it is just sit down and press keys. But like for me, playing the guitar would be easier because like when I play piano, I have to look at every single key that I press. Even if my muscle memory knows exactly where the key is, I have to look at it. With guitar, I only have to look at one hand. And I have so much more focus. See, it's less focus for me. Because instead of worrying about two hands, I'm only worried about one. Let's hold it right. Yeah. Because I did try to learn guitar and piano but not at the same time, separately. Because again, I'm Asian, so you know, my parents were like, "You're gonna learn an instrument," and I was like, "I'm gonna do percussion." They weren't too happy about that, but they let me choose, so that's their fault. Yeah, but you know, high school. Damn, that was a long time ago. God, I'm old. Yeah.
Oh, I'm alone here, huh?
We were past this. I went too far. I went way too far. Way too far. Here we go. Damn, that still looks bad. Alright, we're gonna skip through all that. What's over here? Defense mission. Ooh. Ooh. Steadfast support of our regime is how humankind will reign supreme. Is that in the anthem? Because that line goes hard. Anthem, yes. Damn, that's hard. But quick side note, on the rocket defense missions, the airburst rocket launcher deletes everything except, you know, factory striders and bile titans. Deletes everything. It is the best. Yeah, that was like 8 kills. Ooh, here we go. We sacrifice for paradise. Anything less will not suffice. Damn. Flak or the other one? I use both. So when they're like inside our little area. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. You're like, once they're inside the gate, I fall back and I use the other mode. But when I'm just shooting them down like this, I use the flak mode. Because I might be getting the names mixed up, but the flak kind of goes like in a spherical shape, so it'll get more. But with the other mode, it shoots out like a ring. Yeah, that happens a lot. It shoots out in like a ring, so if you shoot high up enough, it'll get a lot.
God damn.
I think it happens in this match too. This is us running away. Can't be running away. Yeah, so when it gets crazy enough that we get pushed back like this, I'll use the ring circle mode. Not the buffering. I don't think it's buffering. I think there's way too much going on. So I wonder if I just do this. Play it on this side. Yeah, that was 10 kills. That was not a good place to cut. But yeah, I use both depending on what's happening. Moving on, we need AMR. Ooh, I can show how many kills I got just from using the air burst on a rocket defense. 329. But I think I came in later. Excuses. It's fine. I got a lot of kills. Trust. You will get a lot of kills if you bring the airburst to that. How many of these did we do? Alright, for the fire. You're still here. I always use excuses like, "Oh, my team don't help me when I die 10 times per Illuminant mission." Yeah. They stay on the other side of the map. True. That does happen a lot. That does happen a lot. Although, in their defense, I do be running off on my own a lot too. I be running off. I don't listen very well. Yep. Oh my god, we're gonna skip that part. The purifier takes care of them really easily.
Where's my shit?
I think it's like 4 or 5 full charge shots. Ooh, I think I'm about to do some AMR-ing. Finally. The sickle, though. Yes, the sickle. But TTK-wise, it's not that great. It's just really fun to blast with it, though. Bro, I have a whole ass sniper. Why am I using this? Double edge. Yes, double edge. Oh my god, double edge, bro. Blasting Hulks with the double edge sickle in the eye is really satisfying. It's uber satisfying. Ah, that doesn't count. Alright, I panicked there. That's not good footage. I have only used it for Illuminant. Really, it's really good on bots. And bugs, but bugs chip at your damage a lot more than bots do, so like you'll die more on bugs. But it is really fun on bots. It's also more accurate than the regular sickle. So there's that for some reason. Ooh, that's good. That's good. We got footage, boys. Miss. 4 shots to break its legs. Fire armor plus that one booster plus double-edged sickle. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That exact loadout on bots melts, shreds phenomenally. Alright. Boom. MR, what is this, 4 now? 4. We only got 4 clips. Jeez. The GKC Saber from Faultless Hordes, so I don't use charge. Saber? I'll be honest, I'm not that big on melee in this game. I'm really not. It's not bad. I'm just not very good at it. Yeah, the sword. I'm just. Oh, trust. Oh, absolutely. I get it. I get it. It's just I'm not very good with it. I've seen some amazing shit, amazing work be done with the sword and the hatchet, just melee in general in this game. I'm just not very good at it. I also don't do it a lot, so I'm not. I'm sure if I practiced, I could be better. I just don't have that practice. I don't think that's good. Like really good. Yeah, I 100% believe you. How did I miss? Okay, I guess I don't use it that often in this game. And yet I'm using it here. That's a bet. Ooh, actually, this is a good one. Oh my god, that's too far. HMG for really heavy targets that I need more firepower for, like interlopers and stingrays. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little like for this video. I'm gonna add HMG in it. I know it's supposed to be top 3, but it's gonna be a what you call it, honorable mention, because the HMG is actually really good for like all 3 factions. I just personally don't like it. I prefer laser cannon over the HMG, and that's more of a personal preference thing. But the HMG fucking shreds. It's awesome. Meatballs eat bullets though. Yes, but here's the thing. With the Stalwart, MMG, and the HMG, regardless of which one you choose, it's gonna take roughly half the mag. Right. So, personal preference at that point. I watched a video of Clay trying to find weak points, like shooting out its legs, but that ended up not working at all. So just regardless, if you just shoot him in the torso, it's gonna take half the mag of either one of those three. I like using laser cannon though. It sets them on fire, does a little extra damage. Even the flamethrower, I think, takes about half the tank to kill a meatball with direct hits. It's they're just super meaty. All right here. Now, if only double edge also set things on fire. That isn't you. Yeah, that is the hope. That's the copium. I would love. See, the lasers in general were supposed to set things on fire. I don't know. Like when they did that update where they said the lasers would set things on fire, the sickle got skipped. It never set anything on fire, so that was confusing. I thought it was a bug, but I also think maybe they meant for it not to. But if the sickle and the double-edged sickle set things on fire, dude, that... Oh, shit, I forgot to cut. That would be amazing. I would take it way more. Probably meant beam. Yeah. Unfortunately, they probably specifically meant the beam ones. Which, that's fine. That separates the sickle and the scythe. Gives the scythe something it's good at. Specifically, which is being super precise and setting things on fire. Which I'm okay with that. Cause you saw me yesterday. I was using this scythe on diff 10 bots. And I was just taking shit out. We was blasting. Here, taking out cringe turrets. That was genuinely awesome. Thanks, bro. I try my best to put on a show. You went fishing? You catch anything? Was this like your first time? First time going fishing since I was like 4 or 6. Nice. I got stuff. Hell yeah. That's always super satisfying. But didn't keep any of it. Oh. Well, that's fine. I used to live in Florida and did a lot of fishing, except we kept all that stuff and we ate it. But I guess if you're fishing like small fish, like in a river or a pond or a lake, you throw it back. Sometimes it's just fun to fish. Did you have a good time though? I don't really like eating fish. It don't taste good to me. Yeah, I'm not too big on fish either, but when you caught the thing, you cut it clean it, cook it up. There's this like this primitive thing that goes off in your brain like, hell yeah, this is some shit. You know, like I don't like fish that much, but in that particular moment, I like fish.
Huh?
Last reload.
Yeah, 100%. It was so fun. Hell yeah. Fishing is fun. There it is. That one's the perfect one. There it is. Cut. There it is. You should try, if it is available in your area, you should try deep sea fishing. That's really fun. Catch like tuna and mahi and stuff. Okay. That's just me shooting cringe turns for 5 minutes. More cringe turns. I don't trust myself on a boat. I'll try to catch the fish by diving in with the net. Hey, that's valid though. That's, as long as you caught it, that's what it's all about. I'm trying to find some good footage. Hold on, was there an epic last stand on this map? I hate it when the DSS takes your kills. Oh, we're on that now, huh? Oh, this is that one game. Yeah, this is that one game. I hate when the DSS starts existing and shoots you because there was one singular of the weakest enemy right next to you and you were about to kill it. Yeah, bro. Hold on. Got a little snacky snack. Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate it. I wish it just gave you a stratagem you can call in, like the 380. That would have been perfectly fine. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. All right, I'm gonna just be doing this. Hold on. If you guys can hear me chew, please let me know. I would hate to listen to myself chew. I think this took me less than a minute. Damn, bro, you said 5 minutes and you was back in like 30 seconds. Oh, I might as well just play the whole thing. Perfect. Perfect. Can't hear me chewing. I would have hated that. Let's speed this along a little bit. We're just gonna manually skip through this because there really ain't shit happening except me running. What the heck am I even looking at? Okay. Just decided to mess with my settings mid-match. I do that a lot. Right, this is where shit started getting really hectic, huh? I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it here because I know for a fact I'm gonna want this footage. No questions or doubts shall be allowed. Traitors will be disavowed. Christ. We gotta send those lyrics to a metal band, make them do a cover of it. Ooh, here's me. Cut right here. This is where we're gonna see the cool stuff.
Ready to liberate. Sending in an eagle.
Actually, I'm gonna want to full screen this, so we're gonna skip through it. I wonder how a meta band would cover Super Earth Natural Anthem. I couldn't tell you. All I know is it would probably be awesome. If you give it to the right metal band, you know? Damn, this is a bit too long to be a short.
Additional reinforcement funding approved. Heavy on my position. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Not like those. No. Like, what's that song? Alice Storm. They might make a good version of it. But that's a maybe. I don't know. I can't think of a metal band that I'm like, yeah, this one, that's perfect. I can't think of one like that. I wish I could, though. This one's going in Chop Shop. This one's going to be a separate thing. I'm hoping this is as entertaining to watch as it was to play through. We're gonna watch that whole scene in a second here. It's loading. As an avid anime lover, I found someone who covers anime intros and stuff. Emily? Ooh, what about like a J-Rock cover? The J-Rock cover of the Super Earth National Anthem. Oh shit, that would be dope. Those full English covers, hell yeah. Ah shit, who would I? Let's be honest, it'll probably be Overworld. Overworld does everything. If you watch any anime, Overworld has probably done the intro to it at least once. Like Naruto, the intro song, Overworld did like half of them. If you ever watch Blue Exorcist, that saxophone intro in the first season, that's Overworld. If you haven't watched Blue Exorcist, you should definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. Never actually finished it, but watched most of it. Got kind of boring. Blue Exorcist or Naruto? Blue Exorcist. Oh, that's pretty understandable. Like the first half of the first season kind of hypes it up a lot, and then it kind of doesn't. It dies down a lot. It does. I'll admit that. I did like it though. Personal preference wise. Lost my place in Naruto Shippuden, then lost the will to keep watching. Yeah, it is a lot. And then Boruto came out. I didn't even watch Boruto. It doesn't even matter if it was good or not. I was like, I'm done. It was somewhere around the Ten Tails arc. Oh, dude, did you at least watch the Might Guy fight with Madara? Because I think that's like the only important fight. It's not the only important fight. There's a lot of important fights, but that was the most memorable one to me. Ooh, I would say at least watch that one fight. Even if you don't watch everything else, just go on YouTube and look it up. It's hella cinematic. What the heck is going on here? I missed something. Did we land in that?
Oh, Jesus Christ, he ain't dead yet.
I hate the sound of my voice. The most recent thing I remember from it is like Kakashi remembering Obito. Yeah, but nah. That was a good scene. That was a really good scene, but like fight wise, my guy versus Madara. That was the shit. The bomb.com, you could say.
Oh, Jesus
Bro, the
Christ,
Hulk's
he ain't dead
tracking
yet.
is insane lately. Like, if I wasn't wearing fire armor, I would have died. Oh, I know exactly what happens here. I death spiral. I fall into a death spiral.
Shit.
It takes you. Yeah, like they're tracking while with their flamethrowers. Crazy. Is that one thing done? It is done. All right, bet we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it, and if it's as good as I think it is, I'm gonna keep it. If it's not, we just gonna go ahead and delete it. Oh, where is it? Did I not put it in Chop Shop? I guess I did not. No, I must have, because it's not here. Cool clips. Sludge or kick? Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Spelling's hard. Okay, let's watch this.
Ready to liberate. Sending in an eagle.
I couldn't find my shit, so I grabbed random people's things.
Heavy. East. 50 meters.
DSS missing me by an inch. Me being not good with the HMG. A walk in the park, this guy says.
50 meters. I'm out. Dropship.
It's so weird to see the Eagle Strafing run not to be aimed directly into enemies like the 500 kg.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I mean, I aim it.
Sending in an eagle.
The DSS aims for you, though. I think I mag dump here.
Mag's empty.
I'm sweating bullets right here, by the way. I want to bring back my teammates, at least a few of them, you know? More XP that way.
Requesting tac pack. Throwing supply beacon. New mag.
He called me a Giga Chad right here.
Additional reinforcement funding approved. Heavy. On my position. Requesting air. Democracy's on its way. Helldivers. Reporting to the front.
You ain't wrong, but yeah, I really did pull out the Giga Chad moves here.
New mag.
Bro, hip firing the AMR is so satisfying. Okay, it doesn't look as cinematic as it felt being in it, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep it anyway. Oh, and these. This was supposed to be a string of shorts. Damn, that was a hella southern accent. That's her. That's Miss Daisy right there. I gotta protect her at all costs. Right, the next video. No, we gotta save her. It's all about saving her. We gotta get out of here. Nah, it looks just as cinematic. Bet. Thanks, bro. And in the last scene. No. You're gonna die. No, she died. She's not dead. We're gonna go save her. No. Nope, she's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. We're gonna save her. We're gonna save her. She's gonna make it. She's going to make. No. No. Damn it. Oh, and then I died too. Yeah, it's a whole love story. I just put that there. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Where'd my shit go? How did it end up all the way over there? Damn, that's what I sound like. I sound like a chain smoker. And shit. I would have just said, no. It wasn't midnight right now. Bro, it was so tragic. I was like, we gotta save her. She's the important one. And then she fucking dies. She dies to some voteless. That's what really irks me. It just came in out of nowhere. If she had died from the tripod, it would have been a bit more epic, But no, just some zombies run up behind her and smack her in the back of the head. Any footage of me using this thing? Okay. Here we go. Killed it. Killed it. Killed it.
Heavy south.
Yeah, but to be fair, zombies are made to do kill and infect. That is true. Hold on, hold on. What's that image? What are the meatballs' actual name? I can't find it. It's fine. Moving on.
50 meters.
Oh shit! I didn't even cut it. I was supposed to cut. Okay. Right about there. I'll cut that and get this whole scene.
Heavy south. 50 meters. Reloading.
I feel like I'm not hitting shit. Oh, if you're trying to shoot something far away and it's kind of hard to see it, just ping it. That if anyone ever plays with me, you'll notice I ping shit a lot. It just makes it a little easier to aim at certain things. Also, most of the time where that little pointy arrow part is when you ping something is usually the face on bots, most of the time. So it's helpful, especially in like super foggy planets. That's something weird going. I don't want my voice in there at all. Yep, right there. Cut. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yeet. Control E to save. Not this file, but this file. Rail 2. We're doing it, guys. There's something weird going on with the railgun. Yeah, it might have just been my aiming, but it feels like sometimes when you shoot the AMR, it just does nothing. But again, also there's this weird thing when you kill a Hulk and you try to shoot over it, it'll hit where that Hulk used to be. Do you know if you got any clips of diving from a Hulk and going first person, hitting it directly in the eye with the railgun? I'm not 100% sure. That does sound pretty cool. That does sound like a really cool scene though. You gotta find that. See if I did it. I don't think I would have gone into first person though. I've done it at least 2 times. Did you record it? And would you mind me using that in a video? Like, it is hitting. I wish. Damn. But it also feels like it's not half the time. That's okay. Cut that right there. If it's a good scene, we'll save it. If not, ignore it. I'll still need to learn how to record with OBS. Isn't it just a button? Because I don't know if I had set it up this way. I don't remember. It's a wow, OBS. Mine has this where it's like start streaming and start recording. I just hit start recording and then hit start streaming. No. Because if you do that, right, and then what is it, file? Like window, game, and all that stuff, capture. Right, that is true. That is true. The window capture, this part. Yeah. See, I don't do Just Game. I have audio for Just Game, but when it comes to like the actual thing, I just have it on display. The properties. Yeah, hit properties, and you pick whatever. But I just have it just this whole monitor, gameplay, everything. It says game capture here. Oh wait, hold on. No. I have it on display. Yeah. You instead of window capture, use display capture, and just have it record everything on this monitor. That's what I do. Well, that's how I do it. Again, that's one of those things where I don't know if there is a better way to do it. That's just how I found out how to do it. Through a lot of trial and error. Alright, so I got like Spotify audio, mic audio, game, and desktop audio. So when I play videos and stuff that isn't game related, I gotta activate that. So sometimes, like when you heard me the other day and you said my audio was kind of like repeating itself, that's because I had game and desktop audio at the same time. So it was playing both at the same time. So like I have this off right now. If we probably not. If we do any game like gaming at any point, I have to switch it back, and sometimes I don't remember to. But yeah. I never figured this out, so I used display. And then when it comes to where you want it to do the thing, it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that double audio. And the thing is, I don't hear it, so I won't know. I've had an entire stream session where I had both audios off. So it was it was nothing going on. You couldn't hear shit. I didn't realize until the end. I think I told some people about my stream, and one of them came on and was like, I can't hear anything. And then I realized, and I was like, fuck. And it was like at the end of my stream, so I was like, damn, tragic. I don't remember how I made it so all my recordings go to a specific file. I think it's file. Yeah, I do have to like I I'm a very out of sight, out of mind kind of person. Settings. So it's really bad because I don't have OBS just kind of open for me to see. Keys advanced. I don't think what I'm looking for is going to be here. No, it's not. Edit. Show recordings. Yeah, but how did I change where that goes to? Audio properties, views, docs, profiles. It might not be coming up because I'm recording right now, but I think it's in file and it's here or it's an edit. Right. I don't remember how to change how to change the save file part is. Oh, I almost X'd out. That would have been bad. But yeah, that's how my OBS is set. Oh, true. It could be because you're recording right now. Yeah, I think it is. And I don't feel like stopping the stream just to figure it out. It's there. It's in file or edit. You can change where the save file is, where all the videos are gonna go. Cause I didn't do that. I didn't look into that, so I made like a whole recording, and I could not, for the life of me, find the video. Cause I had no idea where they put it.
Last reload. Out of ammo. Box wet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is a perfect example. So right here, you see how there's all the smoke. I can barely see the rocket devastator right here. So I just pinged it and then blasted it. Right, and roughly where the arrow is down here, that's gonna be around where the face is. Cool beans. What? Copy. Paste. File. Oh shit. E. Rail. What is this? 3? 3? Yeah, 3. Oh. I'm definitely gonna need more AMR footage, but that's okay. Not entirely sure why that's doing that. Ew. Like, shut the fuck up. Where I decided to take 2. Yeah. Run divers. Motherfucker blew up. Cut. Play. Cut. That. Delete. Get that out of the way. Copy. Paste. Save. Rail. What is this for? Boom. Run Divers 2, Helldivers, but you run like the track and field anime. Could you imagine if we could run as fast as they do in the animes? I think that would be peak. Ooh, what if there was an armor that gave you like stupid run speed? Call it the Trackstar passive. I would love that. Hell yeah. It would have to have like lower armor ratings or whatever, which is fine. Which I guess technically that's what light armor is, but I'm talking like less armor and more sprint. And not just more sprint stamina, but like speed. Right, like something that makes you faster by like 20% while stimmed or something. Nah, it can't be while stimmed. 200. That was 200. I'm sorry, I read 20. Yeah, my bad. That's at 200. 200 while stimmed. That would be crazy. I think 200 would be a little bit too fast. A little bit too fast. Maybe, but I think it's fair. Valid, valid. I mean, I would love it. Doesn't Destiny 2 have something like that? Side effects. Side effects would be once the stim wears off, if you decide to continue running at that speed, you would take damage. Kind of like that one passive that everybody hates. At least the same tick rate as fire, dead sprint. Yeah. I'm thinking fire. Fire's crazy. You'd be dead so fast. Or I guess you could just stim again. Just keep stimming. Make it from one side of the map to the other in like 2 minutes instead of half an hour. Yeah, because again, the whole reason we don't run that fast to begin with is because, you know, we have a lot of gear on, we're holding a bunch of equipment, all this stuff. So all of a sudden, for you to just be 200% faster, taking some damage would be fair. You know, you're pushing your muscles way beyond its capable limit. It would be like a better dead sprint. It'd be the armor passive version of dead sprint. You know what? I actually want to put that on the wish list docs. Okay, watch your eyes, guys. Boom. Oh my god. Passive. Do I have a spot for new passives? Boosters. Okay, that's fine. All right, what should we call it? What should we call it? Shoot, we just gonna call it Track Star. Gain 200% sprint speed when stimmed. after stim wears off, player takes damage. Take damage. Longer they use it. Perfect. Do I think we should probably add the I think the stealth booster should just be an armor passive. That's fine. I'm gonna rewrite this whole thing because this whole thing is honestly a huge mess. All right, moving on. We need more clips.
Reinforcement budget remaining. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Ooh, that was a clean shot. Not really. It's kind of the standard at this point, but we're making a whole video about it. Do I do more? No. That's it. Take this, delete that, take this, copy this, paste it over here. I fucked up. I forgot to cut it. Yep, copy that, paste it over here. And damn it. And E save rail. Rail, what is this? 5? 5. Ah, I put Raleigh here. That's fine. They'll understand what I mean, brothers. Shit. Sorry, that was my water. Okay. Brawl tamale. Look, it's 3:30 here. I'm a tired man. Oh, actually, I want to see if... So, like, right here, I shoot this Hulk, right? I don't even think I got a hit marker. Yeah, not even a hit marker. It's 12:30 for me. I'm pretty tired, too. Yeah. It's a Friday. We had work. Work always sucked. There, S. S here, play it. Watch the Ragoon do nothing. Cut. Save it. Probably E. I'm gonna put this in the chop shop. I did it again. Does nothing. Alright, we're good on that. Moving on.
Requesting air support.
Oh, hold on. Did I just wipe out a whole little thing?
Reloading.
Yep, 2 shots to the heat sink.
Reloading.
Yeah, that's a shredder tank, and it's only 2 shots. Nope. Two like charge shots.
Reloading.
Yeah, I'm almost maxing it out. Even with tank turrets and tanks, if you can see the heatsink on like a regular tank, it's 3 or 4 times. Are you like full charging it though? Like unsafe mode, almost full charge? Because it's got to be full charge. Unsafe mode, yes. Almost fully charge, I try. Yeah, I don't try to push it too hard. Like, you know how the reticle kind of gets small, and as soon as it gets as small as it's going to, that's when it starts going into the overcharge. That little noise it makes as soon as it starts going to overcharge, I count to 5 and shoot, regardless if I'm on target, because that's the max amount of time ish before it just blows up on you. So sometimes you might hear me midstream while I'm using the railgun. I'll wait for the thing to go charge up to the safe mode amount, and hear that audible little click, and then you'll hear me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fire. And that's because like when you're like in super close combat, shit's hitting the fan, you're not gonna want to look at the heat buildup meter. I also learned heavy armor will save you when it explodes. It does. It did in this game. I'm pretty sure I've passed it by now. But there's a moment where I have a brain fart, I overcharge it, it explodes. I'm left with like a quarter of my health. It's really good for it. Oh shit, this part. Right here. It really helps. Yeah, I usually normally only wear heavy armor nowadays, but yesterday and the day before I was like, let me give my medium armors a little bit of love. So that's what we did. Oh. Oh. 5 already exists. Wait, let me fix this. This is 6, I think. What do you mean? Like, we on clip number 6? Nah, it's 5. We just fucked up the numbers a bit. Moving on. It's clip number 5 for the railgun. Didn't we just do 5 though? So you know you got me down and shit. So we are AMR, railgun 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rail 4. Ah, you right. Also, is 3 and 4 the same thing? Okay. So if that's 3. Oh, bummer. Okay, what's RAL 4? That's that? Okay. So I'll delete rail 4. Oh, whoops. Ruh-roh. Okay, here we go. Rail 4 is a repeat, so we're going to delete that and then save RAL 4 and fix the spelling there. So it goes to its correct spot. But before that was this scene. Oh, the other scene, the other scene I put in Chop Shop because it's me showing that the railgun sometimes just won't hit anything. So I put that on Chop Shop. Maybe not. Oh yeah. Super speed. We're only halfway through this recording. Hold up. One. That's 2. 2 misses. 3 misses. I'm getting griefed. Got it. Right. Okay. Yes, cut. Delete that. Get that out of here. Copy. Paste. Control E. Rail. This is number 6. No spaces. 6. Boom. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get some energy drink. I'll be right back. Around 15 minutes. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get our practice tomorrow. Alright, man. You do what you gotta do. Did I save this? I did. Okay. Alright, man. Well, we still got like 15 minutes, 12 minutes. Is there... We've went through everything, right? Because I'm pretty sure I showed you what I do with Canva and all that stuff. Because given what time it is here, I'm probably going to stop after this recording and then do the other two tomorrow. The unslackable tide of Super Earth pride, a torrent that can't be satisfied. Oh my god. Gotta put that on a t-shirt. Goodness. This foot. What? Oh goodness. I got tired of it. Got time for your bullshit. Speed through, speed through. I'm moving. Yes. Ooh, wait, hold on. That's vital footage. It's me one-shotting cringe turrets with the railgun. Yes. Play.
Marking location, north. Objective completed. For prosperity. Requesting sentry. Calling in orbital strike. Heavy, east, drop 50 meters.
But you saw how, like, with this one shot, right? I know I can't see the cringe turret that well. So well, I'll ping it, right? And roughly where the arrow is where the cringe turret's gonna be. So I just aim inside that triangle. And we get it. It's what is it? 7? Cool. Oh but yeah, Phoenix, is there anything before you log out for the night and go to sleep? Is there anything you wanted to ask about my video making process before, while we're on the topic today?
Requesting sentry. Calling in orbital strike. Heavy, east, drop 50 meters.
How do you manage to do this for hours? I couldn't do it for even a couple minutes. Um, I don't know. This particular part, I don't enjoy it. I'll be honest. This step of collecting clips, I hate it. I really hate it. But then, don't want that. Once we get into like the Canva part where we're stringing everything together and making the videos, that's the part I like. That's the part I enjoy. That's the fun part, you know? But the collecting clips part, hate it. Despise it. It's super boring. And Slick, I kind of wanted to do this beforehand after I get a bunch of clips. Kind of like in the cooking videos. Like, yeah, now we have the thing, we put it in the tray, and we put it in the freezer for 4 hours. But I already had one that's been in the freezer for 4 hours, so we're gonna continue with that one. I wish I did something like that instead, because this part was probably really boring. Like, is this it? Yeah, like, I think this is the breaker incendiary video. Right, so the way I have all the clips like timed, this is gonna make sense in a minute. The way I have the transitions timed.
Yeah. What was one of
I do not want to hear my voice right now. How do There's no avoiding it. Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. Oh, I fucking delete the voice. There we go. Hell yeah. So I have it. So I'm just blasting with the breaker incendiary in this video, and it'll transition mid shot to the next scene. Right. So stringing all that stuff together, that's really fun to me. Right. That this part is really entertaining. Trying to get the timing just right to get that to do that. Like I might miss sometimes, but it's fine. Me missing by a couple of milliseconds. Actually putting the video together is the super fun part to me. But
either bring
but the catching and cutting clips part, horror, snore fest, snooze fest, not fun at all. So that's how I managed to do the most boringest like thing. This super tedious part, I don't know. I hate it. I don't know how all these other guys do it. Oh yeah, I figured out how to do the multi-stratagem glitch. I know how to do it. I just don't like doing it because for some reason when I do it, the next game I can't use those stratagems. I can't use it. I don't know what's up with that. But it is fun to swap off the stratagems, then back into it. Oh, really? Oh, see, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Because I did it once and then I couldn't use that stratagem for like 3 games. I get the bug where it locks the stratagems. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the next game, I can't use that particular stratagem. Like I think the first time I got like 4 hell bombs. Swap the stratagem slot. Okay. So what I'm hearing is Phoenix, we're gonna do a 2-man 8 hell bomb game at some point. Just 2 to 4 dudes. Everyone brought 4 hell bombs, and that's just how we take care of everything. It works. When I get that hell bomb backpack, hell yeah, you just let me know, brother. We will run that shit. But thanks for that info, by the way. That's hella useful. That's really helpful to know. Just pick something else in that slot and then go back on it. 87 things currently. 87 things. You mean medals? Medals, right. Okay, cool. What things? Cause that war bond is 3 pages, right? Have you gotten that war bond at all? I think I saw you using something in it the other day. Yeah. Do you like the armor passive in that war bond? Anything else? Moving it. Nope, you don't like the exploding. Not one bit. I like the weapons, so the weapons are fire. The weapons are really good in that war bond. I ain't had shit to do with it. Also, did you know the grenade that comes with that war bond? It'll count each individual limb destroyed as a kill. So like if you wanted to farm eradicate missions, um that secret grenade will give you like 3 kills for every one thing you actually killed. And I think Dick Fillet found something that explains it, and it's like for every limb destroyed, it counts as a kill. Yeah, Hellbomb does it too. Like you'll kill like 10 things, 10 enemies, but it'll tell you it killed like 40. Yeah, that's it's doing that. So when you use the hell bomb and it's like you killed 140 enemies, you probably only killed like 40. Nah, more like 60. You in reality you killed like 60 enemies with the hell bomb, but it'll tell you it killed like 120. Because it registers, it has the same like registered programming. You get like Thick Fillet with this team of 4 was speedrunning eradicates in like a minute because everybody brought hell bombs, everybody bought secret grenades, and they got it done in less than a minute. It's actually really entertaining to watch.
Calling down a support weapon. Reloading. Heavy, southeast, on my position.
What the heck? Split, maybe? Me over here not having colored hell pods because I didn't buy the colors. I will say the orange one is probably my favorite. And I'm pretty sure you have the whole fire war bond. I would say getting the orange is super worth it. It looks really good on the grenade launcher emplacement. It looks really good on that.
Heavy, southeast, on my position.
Okay, we don't want that in the scene. Yes. Take that. Only extraction ship, and yet even that was just to get further in the war bond. To get the CRISPR. You had a whole plan, huh? I respect it. All flamethrowers. I don't actually fully own a single war bond. Oh, really? How many war bonds do you have unlocked? Not like fully, but like the you purchased it with the super credits and stuff. Also, why don't you get it to 100? Oh, probably because you only want to buy what you're gonna use. So that does make sense. Jesus Christ. Let me see. 4 if we don't count the ones I got free. Okay. What 4s do you have? I mean, yeah, what 4s do you have? Goodness. Oh, that was Eagle Storm, right?
Tagging map. East, 200 meters.
Oh. Oh shit, hold on. I was on the fuck out. Close to it, get close to it, get close to it, get close to it, get close to it, and we're close to it. Jesus Christ. Oh, goodness. Oh, that was alright. Tragic. Yeah, what's up, Phoenix? Holy shit, hold on. I'm actually kind of falling asleep here. I think I'll end the stream. Go to sleep. Try to wake up as early as I can. And keep going. Phoenix, would you like me to stream tomorrow? This, because that's probably what I'm going to be working on all day tomorrow. You know what? Let me do this part first. I'll do this part off stream. Unless you just want to be here and chill. And then I'll stream the actual stitching and stuff. Unless he's already asleep. Which, you know, he said he's 2 hours behind me. It's 2 o'clock. Damn. Sleep boys. Yeah, because I'm doing this and I'm like dozing off and stuff, and I'm having to replay it, and it's taking more time. But he's not answering, so I'm gonna assume he's asleep or typing. But okay, gotta end it. Thank you everyone for joining in. I really appreciate you guys being here. I guess I will be streaming the video making process again tomorrow whenever I wake up. And yeah, if you're playing right now, go fight some squids. Also, new Warbond out March 10th, not March. June 10th. New Warbond out June 10th. We're super excited about it. It's gonna be a lot of team killing, a lot of arc. We love arcs here. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.